Welcome back to Peril Pending, where today we're talking AI. Yes, it's not just politics that instills that feeling of peril within us. It's those two funny little letters, AI. And today we're going to look at a couple of clips from some graduate speeches. It's in America. And we're going to pay close attention to the audience reception when AI is brought up. Let's watch.
Now that said, we are living in a time of profound change. That's an understatement, right? Profound change. Change is exciting, very exciting, and let's face it, change can be daunting. The rise of artificial intelligence is the next industrial revolution.
Look at that smile. How out of touch can you be to think that people are actually happy with AI? By the way, this is VP of Tavistock Development, Gloria Caulfield. I couldn't find what her salary is, just that she's the vice president of the company, so bear that in mind.
What happened? Okay.
Yeah, AI sucks. The only people that think it doesn't are the ones that are going to make money from it or think they can make a saving from it.
I struck a chord. May I finish? Only a few years ago, AI was not a factor in our lives. Okay, all right. Okay, we've got a bipolar topic here, I see.
No, it's not bipolar. I think you've misread that one. People booed when you said AI was here and it's the next revolution. People cheered when you said just a few years ago it wasn't here. They were happy that it wasn't here. They don't like it. Nobody likes it.
Okay. And now, AI capabilities are in the palm of our hands. And oh, I love it.
No, you don't. Your face dropped the minute you realised that the audience here doesn't like AI, but all the company polls have said that everyone loves AI. All the CEOs on LinkedIn say they love AI, and so you stuck it all the way throughout your speech, and now you're suffering.
Passion, let's go. Okay.
Passion to get rid of AI. Now this clip, it's a pretty short one. It's not as long as the next one. The next one, the guy in this one is ex-Google CEO Eric Schmidt, who makes just over £1 million each year. His salary was significantly less when he worked at Google. He's since moved on and now makes a heck of a lot of money. And he just is not getting the message.
Last December, Time magazine selected its Person of the Year for 2025. And this time, it was the architects of artificial intelligence. Interesting.
You'll love to hear it. You'll love to hear it. Buddy, nobody likes AI. You live in a bubble. Nobody likes it.
So today, we stand on this edge of another technological transformation, one that will be larger, faster, and more consequential than what came before. It will touch every profession, every classroom, every hospital, every laboratory, every person, and every relationship you have. I know what many of you are feeling about that. I can hear you. There is a fear.
Just get off the stage, dude, or change topics. You are a millionaire boomer. You do not know what these people are going through. Exhibit A, You think AI is great and that it's going to touch every single sector and every single relationship. That's wild, dude.
There is a fear in your generation that the future has already been written, that the machines are coming, that the jobs are evaporating, that the climate is...
Well, we're going to get on to how the jobs are evaporating, the climate is changing. And AI is not helping either one of those. It's helping instill more dread into people about those, but it's not helping to fix either one.
breaking, that politics is fractured, and that you are inheriting a mess that you did not create.
That's true. The youth are inheriting a mess they did not create because people like yourself, I'm talking about boomers, not all of them obviously, but a lot of them, have created some pretty bad situations for anybody that wasn't in their generation.
And I understand that fear.
You're a millionaire. You don't.
It's rational. And it's amplified every day by social media platforms with algorithms that have learned with great precision that fear earns clicks and that anxiety drives engagement. But I want to say something to you this evening as clearly as I can. To speak of the future as though it has already been decided is to surrender the one thing that actually matters. You are surrendering your agency. The future does not simply arrive. It gets built in laboratories, in dormitories, in startups, in classrooms, in legislators. And the people building it will be you and people like you.
Absolutely crazy. The speech goes on for quite a bit longer. There's constant boos from the crowd. He starts talking at one point about there being a rocket, and if you get given a seat on a rocket, you don't ask which seat. You just go and sit down. Buddy, you couldn't be more out of touch. You're a millionaire boomer who thinks that AI is this god language that someone can just walk up to it and say, build me $1 million platform and don't have any bugs in it, and it'll just do it. It is a severely flawed, overestimated technology. But, you raised a couple of points. Why is everybody booing? Yeah, the future isn't predetermined. Why, AI can fix it all. Apart from, the fact that tech companies are already laying people off. Personally, I believe it's a little bit more complicated than this. I think some companies overhired during the pandemic and are now using AI as a way to save face with investors when in reality, they may not be using AI to the same capacity. But it's a convenience for them. However, that won't be all. There are still a lot of companies that are firing people and saying AI can fix the issues. I could go on this topic all day. But what about the environment? Oh, well, it's not just the environment, but it's also our bills. You can see here a data center drained 30 million gallons of water without reporting or paying for it. Again, this is in America, but they want to build data centers over here in the UK too. Nobody likes AI. Nobody benefits from AI. The only people benefiting are the already rich. And also, if we continue to use AI, it looks like it's going to start trivializing human intelligence and making us stupider. So you know what? It's no surprise that the rich are desperate for us to use this pathetic, useless, weak technology.